Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel MSc Zoology 4th सेमेस्टर न्यूरोफिजियोलॉजी एंड जनरल फिजियोलॉजी, जिसमें हम लोग स्टडी करेंगे CNS ग्रॉस एनाटॉमी ऑफ स्पाइनल कॉर्ड। Introduction. The central nervous system CNS is the crucial part of the animal body consisting the brain and the spinal cord. CNS is a crucial part, means it is extremely important part of animal body and it is consisting the brain and the spinal cord. The spinal cord play a vital role in transmitting signal between the brain and the rest of the body. It is essential component for maintaining homeostasis, coordinating reflexes, and facilitating movement and sensation. Definition. The spinal cord is cylindrical structure of nervous tissue that extend from the brain stem to the lower back. It is protected by the vertebral column and surrounded by cerebrospinal fluid, meninges, and bony vertebrae. The spinal cord serves as a communication highway for transmitting sensory and motor signal and mediates reflex action. Structure of spinal cord. First, external feature: length and diameter. The spinal cord measures about 40 to 45 cm in length in humans and varies among the different vertebrates. Its diameter is approximately 1.5, but it is wider at the cervical and lumbar enlargement. These are two areas where the spinal cord is thicker: cervical enlargement and lumbar enlargement. Cervical enlargement supply nerve to the upper limbs and lumbar enlargement supply nerve to the lower limbs. And conus medullaris, the terminal end of the spinal cord tapering to a cone-shaped structure. Here it is a cone-shaped structure and conus cadva equina. It is a bundle of spinal nerve extending from the conus medullaris to the lower vertebral column. Second, meninges. The spinal cord is covered by three protective membranes known as meninges. Durameter, the outermost tog layer, it will be durameter. Arachnoid meter, the middle web-like layer, it will be arachnoid meter. And pia meter, the innermost delicate layer that closely adheres to the spinal cord, it will be pia meter. Third segment. The spinal cord is divided into 31 segments: 7 cervical, 12 thoracic, 5 lumbar, 1 sacral, 1 coccygeal. Each segment gives to rise a pair of spinal nerve and 4 cross-sectional anatomy. In cross-section, the spinal cord reveals two distinct regions: first gray matter and second white matter. Gray matter is located centrally, shaped like a butterfly. It contains cell bodies of neurons and it is divided into horn: dorsal horn, ventral horn, and lateral horn. And white matter. Surrounding the gray matter, it consists of myelinated axon organized into tract: ascending tract, descending tract. Function of spinal cord: conduction, second reflex action, third integration, and fourth autonomic regulation. First, conduction. The spinal cord serves as a pathway for transmitting sensory information to the brain and motor command from the brain to peripheral organ. Second, reflex action. It facilitates quick involuntary response to stimuli such as the withdrawal reflex. Integration processes information locally, particularly in reflex arc. Autonomic regulation. control involuntary function like heart rate, digestion, respiration through the autonomic nervous system. Clinical significances. First, spinal cord injuries. Damage to the spinal cord can lead to partial or complete loss of motor and sensory function to below the site of injuries. Herniated disc. Pressure on the spinal nerve due to displacement of intervertebral disc. Third, infections and disease. Conditions like meningitis, multiple sclerosis, and tumors can affect the spinal cord function. Congenital disorders. Spina bifida is the birth defect involving incomplete closure of the neural tube. Comparative anatomy in vertebrates. First, fish. The spinal cord is simpler, with the limited differentiation of gray and white matter. Second, amphibian, more advanced than fish, capable of more complex reflexes. Third, reptiles and birds, shows distinct enlargement correlating with the limb movement. Mammals, highly developed spinal cord with the advanced tract for precise motor control and sensory integrations. Evolutionary adaptation. The spinal cord exhibits various adaptations among vertebrates to suit their ecological needs. For instance, aquatic animals have streamlined nerve pathway for swimming, while terrestrial animals exhibit specialized enlargement for limb coordinations. Conclusion. The spinal cord is a vital component of the central nervous system, bridging the brain and the peripheral body. Its detailed anatomy and function underscore its importance in sensory, motor, and autonomic processes. Understanding its gross anatomy provides valuable insights into the role in maintaining homeostasis and its clinical significances in health and disease. It references: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th.